All right, question number 7, we have 5 parts here. So we have a table that has been given to us with these are classes. So there's data that falls between this range, and I believe we can copy this data in Excel if we needed to. And we have 5 parts. So we want to construct a relative frequency. That's going to be the first part. We're going to construct a frequency histogram, a relative frequency histogram, and we're going to answer a couple questions. What percentage of players had a top speed between 14 and 17? And then what percentage had a top speed of less than 13? So to start out, just like we've done previously, we're going to do the relative frequency. I'm going to use the calculator and the stat function. I'm going to clear out the data that I have here. I'm going to go to, I'm already here. I'm going to start typing in the data. Double check, make sure you got it all correctly. Did it tell me the total here? Did not. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go to stat, calculate one variable statistics. We're going to compute, and this number right here, 580, is my total. So I'm going to go to stat, enter on edit, and I'm going to go to L2, and I'm going to tell it L1 divided by 580. So this gives me my relative frequencies. And what we're going to do with these relative frequencies, it says to round to 4 decimal places as needed. So 4 decimal places. So my first value is 0.0086. The 2 would tell me to round up or stay the same. I'm going to stay the same. 2 is less than 5. So 0.0086. All right, go down to my next value. 0.0103. 4 will not round the 3 up. So 0103. All right, my third category, 0301, and then it's followed by, 0310. Same numbers, just a little bit different order. So 0310, the 3 will not round up to 0, so 0.31. 0 is not really needed, but I'll go ahead and put it there. The next one is just 0.1. Our next one is 0.4620. 0.4620. Now the 0 is followed by 6, which is 5 or greater, so we will round up to 0.4621. And then our final category, 0.3879, the 9 will not round up, so 0.3879. Okay, so that's our frequency distribution. Now we're going to use those numbers to construct a histogram. Histogram is just a bar graph where the heights go up to the frequency, and they're going to be in order according to their classes. So the smallest group was the first one that had 5, and then the next category between 14 and 17 goes up to 6, a little bit higher, and then the next group goes to a height of 18, and then 58, then 268, and then 225. So this one looks pretty good. We're going to go with A as far as the heights of the bar graph matching these or not matching up what we have in our data. All right, so now we want to do a relative frequency histogram. So that's, again, the same thing. It would be going up to the heights of the percentages that we labeled. So you can see the y-axis is labeled a little bit differently, but the graph is going to go in the same order. The percentages and the actual frequency match as far as going up from left to right until we get to the last column. It drops a little bit. So D is going to match that frequency the best. All right, so now we want to know the percentage of players that had a top speed between 14 and 17. So 14 and 17 had the frequency of 6. This is 0.0103. So if we move that decimal place 2 times to the right, we're going to get 1.03%. Round the 2 decimal places, so 1.03%. All right, and then the last part, the percentage of players that had a top speed less than 13. So here's 13. I'm almost looking at this question in 2 different ways. Less than 13, I want to say this group. Greater than 13. Well, when you talk about speed, the lower the time, the faster you are, and the bigger the time, the slower you are. So when it says had a top speed less than 13, I'm almost thinking slower, but maybe they're just thinking with this category right here. So we're going to go with the first category, so 0.0086, so that'd be 0.86, if that's the way that we are to interpret this question, 0.0086, so just this category, like 13 or lower. Okay, and so that'll wrap up number 7.